morning, good morning, good morning. Who is still awake at this time? It's night over here. Ask me any question that you feel like asking. Let us interact. Good morning, everyone. I think it's better for me to say good night, but it is morning anyway. Good morning, everyone. It is night over here. Let's talk. Ask me any question you feel like asking. Let's talk. Who is awake? Why are you not sleeping by this time? Ask me any question. Let's talk. Good morning, everyone. This is at 12:34 Nigerian time. Let's talk, guys. Ask me any question. What do you want to ask? What do you want us to talk about? Write it in the comment section. Do you want us to talk about why you are not sleeping by this time? Okay. Good morning, Agozie says, what is happening now? Well, a lot of things are happening. Where are we going to start from? Kwame says, hello, Marseille. Given the direction the world is going, why do you support the formation, of Mickey Morse, many states from Nigeria? Okay. Please, Mr. Ekwam, please, I want you to redirect the question so that others will also know what you are asking about this. If you can redirect the question so that it will be more clearer to the audience. Good morning, everyone. So some of us are not living in Nigeria, yes, even though you are not living in Nigeria, but our interest is still in Nigeria. Nigeria is our country. Even though we want Nigeria together or not together, but Nigeria still is our country, so we really need to do something about it. Yes. Okay, Mr. Anthony said, I really like your video. Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony. I really appreciate. Please, Mr. Ekwam, I'm waiting for your message to redirect your question. Let's talk about it. I think the question you are asking is a very, very important question. If you can redirect the question, let's start conversation from there. Good morning, everyone. If you are just joining, it is night over here. Okay, say, I support a loose federation. Even Niger Republic, Burkina Faso, and Mali are possibly Chad, recognize that they are better off together. They are better off together. I support a loose federation. So what do you mean by a loose federation? A loose federation in the sense that, like in Nigeria now, you mean every state or every region should go in their separate ways. Is that what you are talking about? So if that is what you are talking about, we have been talking about this, we have been preaching about decentralization of Nigeria, that Nigeria is better off in region. You see, if Nigeria is in regional government, it is better off. If Nigeria could go back to, regionalism as we were before, even though we did not go to our separate way, we can form a confederation. And this is one thing it is going to stop. It is going to stop insecurity. You see, the problem why Nigeria is still facing insecurity challenges today is because we are operating a security architecture that don't have capacity to solve our local problems. One of the videos I did before yesterday, I was talking about how I talked to a local government chairman, and he was telling me that local government don't have money to form vigilante that will secure all these villages in Nigeria. Now, apart from that, they don't have money. He said, if you manage to have a vigilante, that if a vigilante apprehend a criminal, they will take it to police, and police will thereafter release them. This is happening because we are in a system called Nigeria, and this system is not favorable to us. It's not favorable to anyone, because calls will come from Abuja. Police is one in Nigeria, military is one in Nigeria, but when we have regional government, where each regions we administrate their own security, we have everything. When it comes to security and controlling of their resources, you will see that all these things will not happen. Imagine someone coming to my community or to my area to do nonsense when you are not from there. The only thing that will spare the person right now is because we are in I don't really know the adjective to quantify what Nigeria is now, but it's because we are in Nigeria system. That is why someone can come from the north, someone can come from the south, from anywhere, come to your community, just enter your bush, kidnap people, and do all sort of things and go away with it. Though I think it is time that we are going to fight back, and we are really fighting back, and it's not going to be easy as usual for them. So please, Mr. Anthony is asking, please, what is the way forward for Nigeria? Everything is happening in the country. Of course, everything is happening before the incoming of Tinubu, before Tinubu assumed office as the president. We warned Nigeria and that this is how it's going to be. We are abused. There is nothing that they did not tell us. Okay, let's come to talk about this from economy to security. If anyone could name one thing good that Tinubu has done for Nigerians, I will use it to be praising Tinubu. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely none. One thing. Mention that thing that Tinubu has done. The first subsidy he removed, he quickly went back to continue to pay it at the back of Nigerians. He lied to us. Several times the presidency have lied to Nigerians. Mr. Kwan said the oil belongs to the oil producing states, the gold to the gold producing states, the lithium to those states that produce lithium. Exactly, that is how it's supposed to be, where each state will control their resources. Imagine people in the Niger Delta, they cannot farm, they cannot fish because of oil, and they are still suffering. Look at what happened in Okoma Delta community the other day. It's so pathetic. So this is what we are talking about, why Nigeria should go back to regional government. Please ask me any question. We are really living in a country where everyone wants Nigeria to change, even those in the government. They are tired, but the only problem is that they assume and think that government is just an arithmetic, that you will enter there and do what you want, Nigeria will become better. They thought that, if they just win an election, that is governance. They can't fix Nigeria. This is what we know right from time. We have been telling people about this, but people wouldn't understand. Please ask your questions. It is night over here. Don't worry about the illumination and everything. Ask your questions. Drop your questions on the comment section. Ask me anything, any questions. Well, what is the way forward? How are we going, Nigeria? Are you people happy the way Nigeria is going? Are you people happy? Absolutely. I know the answer will be no. Even those people who lose their friends because of this government. Okay, so let each region hold its purse strings. In fact, each local government should retain the majority of wealth generated from there. That is how it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. People from the north owns oil wealth in the south now. They control everything. And the gold in the north, they will still sponsor insecurity there to make sure that nobody will come there to, harvest what they have, while they're in other regions doing what they like. That is a problem. Now, let me quickly talk to you people. So many of you who lose their friend, who lost their friendship, you destroy your friend because you want to support APC government. You started cursing your friends. Some persons even chased their friends out of the house. Some persons were chased out of the state. Some persons were prevented not to vote. Is this the government you people were fighting for? Is this the government that you people were shooting up, doing all sort of things? Is this the government? The government that you people were threatening people that if we see you on the polling booth, you are not voting for APC, you are not voting for Tinubu, we are going to deal with you. Is this the government you people were fighting for? Absolutely, this is shameful. This is shameful. So I do tell people, be careful how you deal with politicians, how you work with politicians. It's not going to be fair. It's not going to be fine. Imagine you threatening your 30 years old friend because of Tinubu during election. Your friend that you have been living with together for so long, because you want to support Tinubu Emilokan, you destroy the friendship. Now, the question I'm asking, is this the government you people destroy this friendship for? I think if I would be in the position of those people, I would be ashamed. I will be ashamed, because this is not the government that people lose. Even there were crises in some families. Is this the government you people fought for? No. Anyway, I must say, okay, Mr. Kwan is asking, so I didn't think you were in Nigeria because the lighting is professional. Oh, and your face is raising your skin. Oh my goodness. No, that is not, these are not the characteristics of people who are not in Nigeria. Let me tell you one thing. Nigerians are blessed. Nigerians are blessed. The truth is that most of the time I do travel out of Nigeria, but my families are in Nigeria. I do travel let me say, 5 months in every year, I'm not in Nigeria. 5 months in every year, I'm not in Nigeria. But forget about the lighting and everything. The lighting is just, if I off it, you will still see it like this. So the light, you can, if you want to buy it, you can see it in, this one, I bought it in Asaba Delta State. I'm from Delta State, so Asaba is my state capital. So you can get it in any big, lightning shop that sells all these electric stores for houses and so on and so forth. So what I was saying is that so many people, they did all sort of things because of this government. At the end, they lost everything. And now they are crying. Now they are protesting. Now they are saying that, oh, we regretted doing this. We regretted doing that. This is not the time for regret. According to Buba Gandadima, when they ask him, Nigerians are hungry, he said, let them die. It is their fault. He said, because they collected Indomies and voted for Ross. He said, no country can survive, Mr. Anthony's writing. No country can survive without the rule of law. Yes, perfect, Mr. Anthony. No country, absolutely no country. And not just a country, nothing, including religion, culture, no one can survive without the rule of law. So Buba Galadima is right. Absolutely. Buba Galadima is right. The man, I love him for one thing. He always stands for the truth. Even when he supported Buhari, Buhari was not doing well. He had clash with Buhari. Buhari sent the SS to come and arrest him. That is where Buba Galadima was teaching us that if you receive an information that you're about to be arrested, that you should leave your phone in the house, because the SS and all this EFCC, they know how to use your phone to track even when you're off your phone. Are you in South Africa? No, presently I'm in Padua. I'm in Padua, Italy, presently now. But next week I will be in Nigeria by God's grace. Be in Nigeria next week by God's grace, and we continue our struggle. But the location doesn't matter anyway. The interest is what matters, no matter where we are, no matter where we are doing things from. The most important thing is the interest. Because when I have traveled to so many places anyway, most especially the African countries, when I look at Nigerians in abroad, I said, there is nothing we are gaining in abroad. There is nothing, no reason at all. Because everything we are looking for in abroad, we have it in our home. That is why every day I am so angry with all these politicians. I'm so angry because what they are doing is not fair, it's not good. It's not good. They embezzle our resources. Just look at the revelation that Falana was revealing, that billions upon billions, trillions upon billions that Tinubu were sharing to the state government. He said during December, that was why all the whole government went to Tinubu, because he have shared trillions of naira. And later they will tell Nigerians, you have to endure a little because Nigeria don't have money. That is absolutely nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Nobody should tell us that Nigeria don't have money. I was reading a book that was, the book was written in 1960s, and Nigeria was projected to be in the same phase with Brazil, with India, with, is it not South Korea? Yes. And all these countries have left Nigeria. They left Nigeria behind. And here we are, with all sort of problems. And before you know now, politicians, they are not leaders. They don't think about your future. They don't think about your next generation. They're after the next election. As you see all of them, they are just after 2027. Nothing else. They are not after what they are going to do for their people. Look at what is going on in Rivers State. What do you think that is going on? Because Wike want to maintain his structure and be controlling the fund. Fubara said, no, it can't happen. I'm the governor. People will blame me if I fail. They will not blame you. Crisis erupt. He asked them to impeach Fubara. The man said, no, you can't impeach me. I was here watching everything you played when you were governor. So that is the case. Politicians are after next election. They are not after the next generation. A lot of things have been happening in Nigeria, but I think that we're already at the point of Rubicon, the point of no return. Point of no return. You see, the reason why sometimes we do things about politics, we talk about politics, because we believe if we have a good leader, it will just be a temporary solution. That is not the permanent solution. No. When Goodluck, let me tell you this, when Goodluck was president, they were sponsoring Boko Haram against Goodluck. Say Tinubu is a CIA asset. Nigeria can't even claim Brazil's toilet, not to mention rough shoulder with likes of Brazil or Iran. Yes, it is because of our leaders. Nigeria have the human resources. Nigerians are very intelligent. Nigerians are very smart, very witty. They have talents. But there is something that one preacher, Dr. Miles Morrow, there is something he said. He says, a group of lions led by a sheep will be defeated by a group of sheep led by a lion. That even though we have like 1,000 lions coming, and their leader there is a sheep, they will be defeated by sheep that are led by lion. That is leadership. That is leadership. So Nigerians are like lions being led by goats. That is why we can't do anything more than this cage they have put us. But I think it is time to break away from this cage, because when you know the source of your problem, you have solved it 50%. Please ask me questions. What do you think about Nigerian situations, and generally, what do you think that diaspora people should do for them to be able to vote. They are Nigerians. They have the right to vote. The right to vote is the right of everyone. It's enshrined. It's a fundamental human right. But Nigerians in abroad can't vote. I think it's so unfortunate. I don't really know what we can do to make sure in 2027 people in diaspora we vote. But I'm also afraid about diaspora voting, because diaspora is not just about Canada, US, London, Germany, Italy. These people could say that the whole people in Chad are diaspora. They will just bring people from Chad and vote. I'm also afraid of that, because nothing is impossible in Nigeria. I'm afraid of that. I don't want a situation where they will say, let us start diaspora voting. The whole people in Niger will come and vote. The whole people in Chad will come and vote. The whole people in all these, Fundani countries will just troop to Nigeria and vote. Even when they have not started diaspora voting, we are seeing them coming to Nigeria to vote and do all sort of things. Please drop your question. It is night over here. Don't worry about the lightning and everything. Drop your questions. What is your worry? What is your fear? What is your worry? What is your fear about our nation, Nigeria? Why are you not trying to do business in Nigeria? What kind of business would you like to do? When it comes to farming, we have issues with a lot of farmers from across the country because of these insecurity challenges, because farmers are no longer going to farm because of banditry. Bandits are in the farm. I am afraid because of that. You know what? When the time of harvesting comes, I don't really know how we are going to be able to see what we are going to harvest. And I'm afraid because inflation is coming. Inflation is coming. That is my fear. But I believe that everything will be okay at the end. Everything will be okay. But Tinubu doesn't have the power, he doesn't have the strategy, doesn't have the ability to make sure he lead Nigeria out of this mess. He don't. He doesn't. So I have a question. Okay, Mr. Comer. I've noticed that when other nations have bad rulers, they are removed. However, in Nigeria, you can be a complete imbecile. But once you become a president, you will stay. Because, let me tell you this, let me leak this top secret for you. Because Tinubu is not the person running Nigeria. Tinubu is there like an impostor. Tinubu is like a puppet to Great Britain. When the West are supporting you, when Britain is supporting you, even though your people are dying, your people could be dying, but they can't remove you. Because Britain, we have influence in the country. You people don't know what is going on. As I speak to you, the prince of the Great Britain is in Nigeria. Nigeria is still under Britain, forget about it. Now, let me tell you, look at some Francophone countries who are still French puppets, like Cameroon. And the other country, what is it called? They have presidents who had 20 years, more than 20 years in the office of the president, because France is supporting them. Their people can't do nothing until military will rise and remove such person. So that is the problem. Many things are going on in Nigeria. The other day, Northern Elders rejected it. They just announced that Nigeria wanted to have a military base of France and America in Nigeria. So all those things is what you hear from somebody who has a line with all these Western countries. And that is the reason why countries like Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger left ECOWAS. San Antonio said, I'm so disappointed with the level division. The criminal used to divide the people, tribe, hatred don't exist. When it comes to, yes, like when you see they are playing national cup, music, football, these things bring us together. But politicians divide us. They divide us, they bring hatred, they sponsor so many things against each other. Nigeria love themselves, to be honest. But when it comes to political participation, they divide us. And after they have divided us, at the political elite level, they are one. They are one, but they have succeeded in dividing the country. They have succeeded in creating hatred among people. It's so pathetic. See, in Niger Republic, Burkina Faso and Mali can break free. Why can't Nigeria? Because those people first broke free from France. Nigeria is still under Great Britain. If Nigeria can break free from Great Britain, Nigeria can break free from bad leaders. If Nigeria can break free from Great Britain, Nigeria can break free from bad leaders. Nigeria is still under bad leadership of all these people. You have criminal records, they will cover you. You have the now, IMF will be telling Tinubu what to do. Do this, remove fuel subsidy. He removed fuel subsidy, look at inflation, look at everything now. Everybody is suffering. Tinubu now started paying the fuel subsidy. IMF now is saying today that Nigeria economy is going to crumble because Tinubu is using the whole oil money to pay fuel subsidy. Those free from all these people, Tinubu will not hear. Look at South Africa and all these countries. They have joined BRICS. Well, I think we need a revolutionary leader that will help us to break free and have a referendum and all go back to regional governments that we were before, when Nigeria was Nigeria. Say, I've lived in Lagos all my life and went to school in the West, okay? You went to school in the West. I did not believe what I saw in the last election. Let me be honest with you. The problem is not with the people of Lagos. The problem is with those leaders. You saw a video when Tinubu was telling them, if they are trying to stop us not to win election, snatch it, grab it, run with it. You people saw the video? They have succeeded in influencing people to turn against their brothers. That is the reason why I'm asking them this question. I said, is this the government you people destroy your friendship for? Your friendship of 30 years, 20 years, 15 years, you people destroy the friendship. Because of what? Because of this man? No. This is so shameful. So many persons lost job because they said it is a Meloka, it is our turn, it's Tinubu or nothing. If you are campaigning against Tinubu, you are an enemy. They will destroy your house, destroy your market, destroy your home, targeted. They target you, do all sort of things. This is very, very shameful, man. It is very shameful. But Nigerians will learn in a hard way. Yes. Not every Nigerian, but most Nigerians will learn in a hard way because we refuse to understand that everything we are doing will come against us. Until we stop letting politicians to divide us, we are not going to have freedom. Nobody will give you freedom. You will take freedom by yourself. Freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. You allow politicians to destroy you, to lie to you, to make you hate your brother, to make you fight your brother because of party. Now you are crying. Now you are suffering. Now you are protesting that Tinubu is not doing well. And that your friendship, you have destroyed it, you have lost it. You call people in PDP names, you call people in the Labour Party names and so on and so forth. You do all sort of things. Is this the government you fought for? See, Britain has never been weaker and still Nigeria can't manage it. The French had tighter stronghold over, yes, the Sahelian. You are right, Sahelian states. So they keep a portion of their reserve and control their currency. But bro, Mr. Ekwan, they are losing it already. They are losing it already because with the introduction of new currency by Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they are going to lose it. And Senegal is about to break a news. They are going to stop using the currency as well. Something is going on, actually. Honestly, something is going on. France will be disappointed. And, if France, okay, say the way things stands now, what is your take or advice on the next coming presidential election? I must say you have wisdom. I ask God to bestow you with more. Amen and amen. Mr. Ben, good morning. Well, I know it is far to talk about election because nobody knows what is going to transpire before then. Because with the way things are going, there are some things I will not say because I am on live video, and if I make any video, public will see it. We can't even talk if Nigeria will have democracy before that. But if 2027 comes, I am not going to be among people that will support someone that will destroy us. You see, I have one mentality. Even though I know that someone will win election, someone will not win, it's not the reason why I support people. In 2027 election, I am sorry, everyone has right to support whom you like. In 2027, I will support Mr. P2B. I will support him until he stops running because I believe that the man will fix Nigeria. We are not from the same region, we are not from the same state, but I just trust that the man can fix Nigeria a little bit. A little bit. Nigeria has a lot of problems. A little bit. He can try. At least he can fix the economy. Let me start from there. If he did not partake in all this corruption that all this government, Tinubu and co are partaking, you will see that, the waste will reduce. P2B can manage economy. He can manage waste. He will not waste funds. And all those things, if all those things can reduce and they channel the money into the citizens, things can change. I trust this man. I believe that he can do something. So, despite even though they say, oh, it is only one vote this man is going to have, let it be my vote. I don't care. So instead of me to trust somebody or instead of me to support somebody that I know that this man can fix Nigeria, during election, people will come, and these people, they have money. All these APC, they have money. During election, they will come. How much do you want? How much do you do this? All those things are not important. What is important is our future. Mr. Kwame says, I think Nigerians waste too much time and money. What happens to the remaining 3 years? What happens to all the billions of dollars wasted? Nobody stopped to question the missed opportunity. Actually, it is a missed opportunity, a very big opportunity that Nigerians have missed. Take it to the bank. Nigeria missed the opportunity 2023, and we are going to try again in 2027. In 2027, you see, the way Nigeria is going now, let me tell you, the way Nigeria is going, in 2027, nobody will tell you who to vote for. Vote for whom you like. If you want to vote for Tinubu and continue to suffer. Look at people are protesting, people are hungry. Oh, wonder call me. Does it concern me? It doesn't concern me. So people who want to vote for Tinubu, go and vote for him and continue to suffer. Go and vote for him and continue to suffer. It doesn't concern me. But I and people that are in my team, we already know where we are, and we have always been there. We believe in P2B. We believe he can fix Nigeria. That is our belief because we have proof, we have evidence that this man can do this. We trust him. We know he can do that. So, if you have contrary opinion and the reason why you want to support, you are entitled to your opinion to support who you want. But if Nigeria can give P2B chance 4 years, so many things is going to change. There are so many questions that people have not answered. Why is it that Port Harcourt seaport is not working? 90% of the goods coming in Lagos are going to the south and the east. Why is it that no seaport is working in Port Harcourt, Warri is not working in the East? No seaport. People are not asking questions. In Ueni, we have a seaport. They turn it to naval base in Delta State, in my state. This is so unfortunate. This is what we are talking about. Why? Because they want Lagos just to have everything. And people will come out and say, Tinubu built Lagos. Someone who built Lagos could not even manage Aso Rock. You don't have hospital in Nigeria. Once he's sick, he will run abroad. Is that a president? You don't have hospital in Nigeria. Sometimes I don't know why these people are not ashamed. Have you ever seen France president or all these presidents, when they are sick, they will leave their country abroad? You can't see it. Let me just tell you this. You see, all these politicians have left Nigeria behind. They don't believe in Nigeria. Tinubu don't believe in Nigeria. Ministers don't believe in Nigeria. Governors don't believe in Nigeria. So you are not the only one that does not believe in Nigeria. You are not the only one that does not believe in Nigeria. Let me tell you the reason why I'm saying this. Have you ever seen a governor's child going to Nigeria school? Any Nigeria public institution, public university, public polytechnic, public college of education. Have you seen any governor's child going to public institution? Have you ever seen a minister child going to public institution? Have you ever seen ordinary commissioner child? Have you ever seen ordinary commissioner child going to public institution, public school? Then how do you think that these people can put these things in order? How do you think that these people can put these schools in order? In a situation that their children can't go there. You just saw what happened. Why EFCC declared Yahaya Bello wanted? Because Yahaya Bello embezzled billions of naira and used it to pay for his children in private school, American school. How can Yahaya Bello make public school to be good when his children are not there? They don't believe in Nigeria. Tinubu don't believe in Nigeria. He has never treated himself in Nigeria. Either he go to America or he go to France. How can he fix hospital? Someone who is not treating himself in Nigeria, you want him to systemize your hospital. His doctor is not in Nigeria. You want him to fix the doctors and make the doctor to have a good life? The governor's children are not in Nigeria. They don't school in public school, and you want your governor to fix your school? Something is wrong with us. Your minister, even Minister of Education, read my lips, Minister of Education, his children don't go to Nigerian schools. Then how do you want a minister to fix your country? In your state, let us leave federal now. In your state, the commissioner of education of your state, his children will never go to Nigerian school, will not go to state school. How do you want such person to fix the country for you? How? Nigerians should start asking questions. The Senate president you are seeing there, his children will never go to public institution. His children will never go to public institution. That is the problem. His children will not go to public institution. If his children will go to public institution, the man will make sure that he will put things in place. So this is a serious problem. 1 minute, please. Please let me point out. No, done. So that is the problem. That is the situation we are seeing. If a government officials, their children can't go to public institution. So forget about everything we have been saying. Forget about everything they are saying, talking about governance. There is nothing like governance in a situation that your children is not part of the governance. Only opportunity they will allow their children to participate, it is the looting. They will just ask their children to come and loot the resources, their children to come and loot the economy. Look at the contract of Coastal Road. Tinubu's son is a board member of the company. This is what we are talking about. This is the situation. So, It is not you that does not believe in Nigeria. It's not you alone. Tinubu don't believe in Nigeria. Ministers don't believe in Nigeria. All these people, they don't believe in Nigeria. So it's not you. Stop thinking that you are not patriotic, you are not this. When your president don't believe in Nigeria, what do you expect from the citizens? You send your children abroad, hospital abroad, everything abroad. The other northern governors want to have meeting, they go to abroad to have meeting, they go to America to have meeting of insecurity that is going on in the north. Who does that? And you think that these people believe in Nigeria? Their banks in abroad, their houses in abroad, they loot our oil in abroad, everything in abroad. They destroyed friendship because they wanted to vote for somebody. The friendship you built for 20 years, you destroy it because you want to vote for somebody. You chase people out of polling booths. If you don't want to vote for APC, if you don't want to vote for Tinubu, don't come to this polling unit. That is what they did. Now, the question I'm asking is that, is this the government you lose friendship for? Is this the government that you kill people for during an election? Is this the government you messed up everything? You lose your friendship you built for 20 years. Is this the government? Is this the government that you block your friends because they are not supporting Tinubu? You call them all sort of names. You call them obedience. Is this the government? If Nigerians are hungry, let them die. It is their fault. It is their fault. I know that so many Nigerians did not support this government. I'm not doubting the fact. So many Nigerians did not support this government. But some persons supported this government and they are still supporting this government. See, if I support you and you mess up, I will speak up. So it's not because maybe I'm supporting somebody, the person will win an election, and the person is not doing where you want me to keep quiet. It does not happen. It can't happen. It can't happen because you are not feeding me. And that is the reason why I don't want anything from politicians right from time. When I was in higher institution, I was SUG Secretary General in our institution before I became acting SUG president. I was one time national president of ICA students and so on and so forth. I have, a very, mutual contact with politicians right from time. I have it. But the reason why I don't want to tell politicians, do this for me, give me job, do this, because they will silence you. They will not allow you to do things. And that is why there is no politician that will call me to that and say, oh, I want to give you an SA. I want you to work with me. See, if I accept such position, they will sack me within 2 months. The reason why they will sack me is because I will not see A and call it B. You will sack me. That is why I can't be SA to governor. I can't be SSA. I can't work with whom I don't believe with. If you give me position, you will sack me. Because I will wake up to tell you that this contract you are, this road they are doing is not good. I will be the one to tell the citizens that this road they are constructing, it will not last more than 2 years. And if I speak against somebody who employed me, he will sack me. So I can't work with people in government like this. It is very difficult. If I'm working with you as a governor, I will go to primary schools to video how children are sitting on the floor. And I will tell people that governor's child is not going to that school. You will sack me. So these are the reasons why I can't work with any government officials. So these people don't believe in Nigeria. They don't believe in Nigeria. They don't trust Nigeria. They don't everything. They have left us behind. And we are here thinking, don't let anyone accuse you that you are not patriotic. Don't let anyone accuse you or make you feel that you are no good to Nigeria, because our politicians are not patriotic. A Minister of Education, I repeat, I keep on repeating this thing because people don't know the gravity or people don't know what it is, that a Commissioner of Education of a state will not allow his children to go to the school of the state. How do you think that that person can fix the school? If you go to public health care in each state, you will shake your head. It is a pity that these people who are commissioner of health, minister of health, they will never go to these hospitals. Their children will not go there. How do you think that these people will fix the hospital that their children are not going? How do you think they will fix the hospital that their families can never go there? Because they have the money they're supposed to build hospitals for you. They will use it to take care of their health, the health of their children, and so on and so forth. And when election comes, you know whom you're supposed to vote for. Some persons will sell their vote. When you sell that vote, that money in this inflation will not last more than 1 month, 2 months. And here we are. Here we are. Everybody is now praying, let 2027 come, let 2027 come, let 20... Forget about 2027. First of all, suffer for your sins. Those who supported Tinubu, suffer for your sins first. Suffer for your sins. It is your fault. So everything, anything that is going on in this country, it is your fault. It is nobody's fault. It is your fault. Thank you, my brother Dominic. He says, Okocha, you are right. Please continue. God has given you the room. Don't change the good message. Actually, there is no, it's only death that could make someone to stop or someone to change. You see, the reason why so many people do change their message is because they never had a message. People change their message because they never had a message. They don't have anything to talk about. They came there because of stomach infrastructure. They came there because they have a purpose. They want to eat. They want something from the government. That is why they came for the very first time. Because if they are not going there because they need appointment, they need money, Atiku did not win. Look at Daniel Bwanda that was saying that if you give Tinubu 30 years, Tinubu cannot change Nigeria. You know what he did? Atiku did not win. He abandoned Atiku. He started following Tinubu. Tinubu gave him office now. He is in London enjoying office of defending president on media. He's not the only one. Reno Mokre was given the same role, the office of defending president on media, because they were told that people who are following Peter Obi disobedience, if we did not handle them, if you did not mobilize media people against them, they will upturn your government. But the sad reality is that they thought that obedience are against Nigeria or obedience are against Tinubu. Obedience are against bad governance. It started from the NSAS. Obedience are against bad governance. Because people are not awake. So many people are still sleeping in Nigeria. So many people are still blind in Nigeria. They don't even know what it means to have a dividends of democracy. They don't know how much Nigeria is making every day, trillions upon trillions of naira. They don't know what is going on in Nigeria every day. Only thing they know is that my brother is dead. We must stop, canonizing criminals. We make criminals to become saints. You will see a politician, they will say, this person stole. Look at what is happening in Kogi State. Yahya Bello stole. And Kogi people say, no, leave it for us. It is our own criminal. Stop making criminals your brother. If your brother is a criminal, call him criminal. If your sister is a criminal, call him criminal. That does not remove the fact that the thief is a thief. I wonder how unfortunate situation we have in Nigeria that somebody who steals dog, you will not allow the person to marry your daughter or marry your friend because the person steals dog, the person steals goat, the person steals food. But people who are stealing billions are being given chief transit titles and so on and so forth. A lot of questions we must ask. And I know that poverty is one of the reasons why people are doing all sorts of things. It's so unfortunate anyway. For those who are joining now, good morning. We are just in a question and answering section and talking about the situation going on in our country. Mr. Anthony says, I never supported those thieves. Obi is my favorite president, still my president. Yeah, when you do not support someone who you knew that if the person wins, the person will not do well, you will not have that bad conscience. You see, I do not regret that I supported P2B. I don't regret about it. I don't regret about it. You know, during presidential election 2023, if I call someone, where are you? Where do you have your registration center, your Punde unit? They will say, oh, my registration center is in the village, but I am in the town. I say, how much do you need for transport to go home? That was how we did it. So check my last two comments. Oh, Mr. Ben, okay, let me go back to it. Sorry, I was talking then. He said, okay, Emiloka is just there as a puppet working for the West. Absolutely. The last election result was glaring as to who won, but the Almighty stole it. But the mighty stole it from Labour Party. What is your take on how to stop the concurrency? Yes. And this first question you asked, how to stop stealing of votes. Number one, this question was asked to P2B directly when he went to America. They asked him, how do we stop this from each polling unit? P2B said that, yes, he believed that it was a mistake because he entered Labour Party about 7 months to the general election, and he did not prepare very well from the grassroots of the party. So it was obedience that gave him that power and his own campaign, his strategy. When P2B talks, he talks hope to people, he talks faith into people, and people believe in him. So he said it was a mistake, but I do not call it a mistake because what he did, nobody could do what he did. But such a thing will not happen again because in 2023, Labour Party don't have so many agents in polling units. They don't have it. They don't have it. And that is why they are angry with Abure, that Abure went to do conversion, did not start from that grassroots, so that they will have polling unit levels agents, have their, each ward will have their own executive that will handle those polling unit agents. That is the structure that can handle all these things. So that after the election, everybody will have their own copy. If you need the copy, each agent will present it. So let me go to this. I say most of them have dual citizenship. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is what I was saying, that Nigerian politicians don't believe in Nigeria. Forget about what you are seeing. All these people have 2 passports. In fact, they are not even Nigerians anymore. Your president have more than 2 passports. Quote me everywhere. I say Tinubu have more than 1 passport. Senate president have more than 1 passport. They are dual nationals. They are just there looting your resources. They have 2 passports. Their children can go to Nigerian schools. They themselves will not go to Nigerian schools. Their children will not go to Nigerian hospital. They themselves will not go to Nigerian hospitals. They are there deceiving us. And ordinary citizens won't understand that, look at what these people are doing. It's not good. It's very bad. You say, and that is the reason. That is the reason why they don't care what happens in the economy. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Please drop your questions. Very soon we are going to hand up. And every night we'll be having sessions like this where we talk about what is bothering us. But let's keep the faith alive. Our leader is still in the scene. Nobody will have a political leader like P2B and will not be proud of him. Look at after the election, everybody has just gone to their various places. Nobody is even coming out in the scene. Look at Kwakwanson, look at Atiku, look at everybody is now quiet. It's only P2B that is going around thanking people that voted for him, still doing the usual things that he has been doing right from 2003 that I know him. So everybody that have a leader like P2B, we continue to be proud of him. It's not all about winning an election, but it's all about having somebody that you are not going to be ashamed of. Just imagine people who supported Tinubu. Don't you think that they are ashamed of what is going on now? They are ashamed of what is going on, and many of them are regretting, bitterly regretting. This is not the president we voted for. We did not vote for you for us to suffer. But you were warned. We warned you that such thing could happen. It will happen. You said Tinubu build Lagos. I was laughing at them. Lagos, for God's sake, let me put this thing for record's sake. Lagos was Nigeria's federal capital territory, FCT, like Abuja. So let me ask you a question. What happened tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow FCT will be taken to Kogi State, and they put a governor in Abuja. The governor will come out and say, I built Abuja. Keep quiet. That is nonsense. As far as 1960s, 70s, 80s, Lagos was Lagos. The first mainland bridge was built by the military, second military, third military. What did the civilians do in Lagos? Nothing. So Nigerians always defend their criminals and our thieves. Defend their criminals, our thieves. It's better than your own thief. That is what I said, that we must stop colonizing criminals. We must stop calling them our thief. A thief is a thief. A thief is a thief. So there is no two ways about that. A thief is a thief. It's so unfortunate that many people don't still understand the Nigeria situation. And I pray God will help us. Yeah, this is 1:28 Nigerian time. 1:28 Nigerian time. Who still have a gist for us, a question for us before we call it a night and go to sleep? Today is Sunday. Please, if you're a Christian that you are going to church, you go to church, you pray for yourself. When I was small, I'm a Catholic. We used to pray prayer for Nigeria in distress. We pray till one day I started asking myself question, does Nigeria really need prayer? I discovered that no, Nigeria don't need prayers. Nigeria don't need prayers anymore. We have never, see, the problem is that people thought that when they pray to God that Nigeria, no, God have given us power to change things that we could change. And until we bring the change, nobody can bring the change for us. You don't pray for freedom. Oh. Freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. So, as most of the times, I started asking questions while we were praying for prayer of Nigeria in distress, all powerful and ever living God, we do everywhere to give you thanks, blah, 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 blah. So I'm tired of praying for Nigeria in distress prayer. I thought I was only one that was tired, honestly. I thought I was, only person that was tired about this prayer. I stopped praying for a long time because I was doing the wrong thing. I'm sorry for people's understanding, but I was doing the wrong thing praying for Nigeria. Because Nigeria needed no prayer. The prayer is not what Nigeria needed. Nigeria needed a revolution and still in need of revolution. Social revolution, economic revolution, political revolution, and so on and so forth. Leaders must be toppled. Anyway, my interest also, prayer and encouragement is that those people who participated in 2023 election will not lose hope. If you lose hope, we lose more. If you lose hope, we lose more. Imagine if the people of Abia State did not stand up and vote for their right candidate. They would not have an SOT that everybody is proud of today. If you give up, you lose more. So this is not the time to give up, because if you give up, you are giving these people more chance. The only reason why these people are shaking is because we are having oppositions that are not from political party in Nigeria now. Individuals opposition, condemning what government is doing, talking about what government is doing. That is just it. Apart from that, nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Do you still have a question? We call it a night. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who has been with us this night. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do. That is a way to support me and help me share this video. Tell someone to tell someone about this channel. I really appreciate your support and everything. The purpose of this channel is to talk reality out of issues, to talk things out without fear or favor, and also to share the news that Nigerians don't share. When you go to our mainstream media, you go to our Rise News Channels Television, they are trying to, but they don't report what is going on in the villages. That is why if I am reporting my news, it will be strange to people. Because what is happening in the villages, nobody is reporting them. Good night, Brother Anthony. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night. God bless you. Okay. So that is why if we are reporting, news from the villages, people don't know. They will be thinking that, oh, is this thing happening in Nigeria? Because all these news media, they can't report it. They can't report the insecurity going on in the village because they are not covering it. So that is the essence of the blogging system in Nigeria. It is good. So God will help us, and I believe at the end we'll be happy together to have a country of our own. Good night, everyone. Let's call it a night. We'll see tomorrow's night on live like this. Okay, Mr. Ben, I just subscribe. Interesting analysis from you. Thanks and good night, Mr. Ben. I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. And always come by for the new updates. We share uncensored news in this channel. Only verified news that other platform will not have the courage to share because of fear. But there is nothing to fear about because the worst has already happened in Nigeria. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, we have spent an hour here. So let's call it a night. Good night, everyone.